How you guys doing? Just coming at you with an update for Smash Ultimate because we just got the Nintendo Direct the other day, and I'm incredibly pumped for it. They have been doing so much right with this game, and I'm so incredibly excited for it. I've been really just literally counting the days every single day. I need to get a calendar that I just mark off the days till the Smash at this point, because while I'm enjoying Smite and I am absolutely loving the streams and the YouTube, I've been having such a blast making content for you guys and just getting back into it. And it's been so good for me too. It's been so helpful to just be back to work and feeling good about myself and about feeling good about the content production as well. So thank you guys so much for all the encouraging words and just the positive comments that you give me and everything, even the negative ones, and the criticism, so that I know what to focus on, what to get better at. I know that I've been having some trouble with like gods and shit that I've been, you know, kind of spacey on stuff. So I've been trying to make sure I be more attentive with that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, this is a Smash Ultimate video, so let's stick to that. So if you didn't see, basically they confirmed King K. Rool for the game, and that's it. That's all we need to talk about. Now they also got Crom is his real name. I'm not that big a fan of the Fire Emblem series. I played like one or two of them. He's an Echo Fighter for Roy, and they also released, what's his name? Who cares about Simon Belmont, as well as Simon's Echo Fighter, who I'm forgetting the name of for this at this exact moment. He's right, I should have it full screen. Oh, the hair is not that bad today. Not that bad today. Alright, so, yeah, Simon's not a character that I really know very well, because I never played the Castlevania games. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for that, but I played like 5 minutes, and I was like, this is not for me as a kid. I was just like, I don't like this. I don't know what it was. I'm going to try to go back to it and try to play it again. Maybe I'll even try to play it during queues or something. But, yeah, I'll try to play one of the originals and just see if I like it. But I'm excited for all the people that are excited for the Castlevania release. Or the Castlevania inclusion in Smash, because I think it's something that, you know, a lot of people have been asking for a very long time. You know, as somebody that's been in the Smash community for a long time, I definitely saw a lot of people asking for this guy's inclusion. So Simon being in it, it seems like he's very unique. He's got a lot going for him, and I don't know, at the same time as he's unique, I'm a little skeptical about his character, because he seemed a little bland. Like, he seems unique in that he's got like that cool like chalice that he throws out at you, and he's got like, I don't know, he's got certain things. Then he just kind of got like a Ryu uppercut. He's got just like a dive kick that looks very simple. Not a lot about him seemed that flashy, and he seemed pretty slow as well. So I feel like he's not going to be fantastic in the game in general. And in you know, on the subject of characters that don't look fantastic, we got the boy here. So we're going to watch this real quick. If you haven't seen it, watch all of the trailers that they've put out so far for each of the Smash Ultimate characters. Oh yes, and Dark Samus. They revealed Dark Samus as well for as an Echo Fighter, which is weird because they've always had just like Dark Samus's color in the game, and I feel like she's not that distinct at all from Samus. She just looks kind of alien. I'll show you real quick. Dark Samus Echo. She just doesn't look that different. She just looks, yeah, like she's got a more alien look to her than Samus does. You know, Samus is an alien in a lot of different contexts, because she's an alien to all the planets that she visits. Am I right? Right. And so yeah, you got a little bit of you know, just a cool look for her, the cool shadowy look that I would definitely play the shit out of if I was a big fan of Samus in general and her playstyle. But yeah, I don't know. The Echo Fighters are something that I'm not too pleased with. Like, I like them, but I don't love them. It's cool for the sake of inclusion, but at the same time, the thing with the Echo Fighters, if you're not familiar with you know, all the updates they've been giving you for Smash Ultimate so far, they play exactly the same, except for the properties on their moves are slightly different. So they're all their moves come out at the same time. They have the same range as far as I know, and yeah, they're, in terms of speed and everything, they're exactly the same. They just have slightly different properties to each of their moves. So they've got their you know, certain, like a Nair from Samus might have a different percentage that it'll do than a Nair from Dark Samus, and it'll have maybe a slightly different knockback, just a different trajectory overall on it. And yeah, so same with Crom. I think that he'll probably be pretty interesting to watch. You can see him here. And yeah, I really like that they're getting all these characters in without bloating it too much. And I see that that's what they've been trying to do. But it's a little weird. Yeah, no, that's actually true. They said that the Echo Fighters will have the same movesets and that everything will be basically, I don't know, it feels confusing because while they said that everything was going to be the same with these characters, except for the properties, and that you can just switch to this guy if you like him more, but Crom has Ike sub B, right? I think Solaire's right about that. So, somebody in chat was just saying that he has Ike sub B, and his up tilt is the same as Marth's, whereas he is an Echo Fighter of Roy, so it doesn't really make sense. I don't really get what Echo Fighters are anymore at this point. They're just like very similar to the character they're based on, but they do have differences then. I don't know. It's just weird to me. And it's also weird that like Daisy's pulling turnips and like, you know, doing things that only Peach was supposed to do. It just seems strange to me. I don't get it. So they're just, I guess, mostly the same characters, but slight variations. Either way, I think that everything they've been doing with the series has been fantastic so far, and I'm very excited to see where they go with this in terms of competitive, because there was a big spoiler that they kind of revealed in the trailer without saying anything about it. There was a custom like, I forget what they called it exactly, but there was basically an option that showed the icon for Rage, which is like a little fire around a guy on the floor or some shit, I think it was, and it said off. So I think that you can turn Rage off now is what most people are deducing from this, and if that's the case, it's going to be extremely exciting, because Rage was one of the biggest things that really killed Smash 4 and made so many people disinterested with it in general, because it was just a silly, both a comeback mechanic and a snowball mechanic, because it could be utilized in ways that, you know, Nintendo didn't even think of, I think, when they originally put it in. But basically, Rage is a mechanic that the more percent you gain in Smash, you start to deal more knockback. So you can be at like 180 and something will kill, like an up air off the top of the screen will kill somebody at 60, when generally your up airs are supposed to kill at like 100. So it would be that big of a difference, just because you have more percent on you. And a lot of people are like, oh, I guess that's cool, it's a comeback mechanic, where I don't like it in general, but even if that is your argument for it, they actually, you know, it can be abused while you're ahead as well, because you can be at 180 on your first stock, and the other player be at 60% on their second stock. You up air them off the top to end the game, or, you know, F smash them from across the stage and end the game much earlier than you should have. And, you know, that's just it. There was no comeback potential for your opponent there. Instead, you were just able to abuse this mechanic that should not have been in the game in the first place. That's my take on Rage. But, you know, there's a lot to it. You can see more arguments on it if you want to. Zero's talked about it a lot, Nairo's talked about it a lot. And, yeah, I think the fact that Nintendo has been doing, this isn't confirmed again, like I said, it just looks incredibly convincing that that is what that icon meant, because it is the exact symbol for Rage that they've used before, and it showed it as, you know, you can toggle it on or off. And it seems like Nintendo's been doing a lot to further, to just further along the competitive scene here. It seems like the way that they do the stock counts and everything, showing off each time somebody gets a kill so that the crowd can see what's going on, without having to look at the tiny bubbles at the bottom. It's just, it all seems really good. The way that they, like, you know, zoom in for a quick second when you get the finishing move. It seems like they're trying to really work on it as a spectator sport. So that's something that Nintendo's really never, you know, done intentionally for Smash before. It was always unintentionally competitive. Now they're putting direct emphasis on it, and that's beautiful. So, without further ado, I will leave you with the boy King K. Rool's introduction. As soon as the camera started shaking on Sakurai, when they originally showed this, it was just Sakurai talking and the camera started shaking, and I was so excited, because I knew exactly what was coming. People have been asking this guy for so long. And it's DDD. This was a beautiful bait and switch, but there was no way that they were actually going to end it. If they did that, it would have been... Like I was saying earlier, there would have been riots in the streets, man. People would have been raging. King K. Rool, the antagonist from the Donkey Kong series, finally arrives with his beautiful theme song. The trumpets are blaring, and the man comes through. The thing is, though, he does not look like he's going to be very good. He's a heavy character, and heavy characters in Smash never prosper, unfortunately. It means that he is by nature slow. He has a counter, though, with his belly, which is so cool. He's got his crown that he can actually throw. I don't know what kind of move that is. Maybe it's a side B. Could even be like an F smash. But it didn't look like it had much knockback on it, so we'll see. The animations that they've been putting out, though, are just so beautiful and have so much heart. I love this so much. I can't believe that they've really been kicking things up this much. Kumba needs a skin of this character, yes. Kumba Karna absolutely needs one. So yeah, it looks like, and he's actually also, they reveal here that he has a root. I don't remember if they called that a root in Smash. They should call it a root. He's rooting you into the ground. But yeah, so he has this root-like mechanic, and it, you know, just sticks you into the floor. And he seems like, you know, like I said, he'll probably be around like a mid-tier character. He's not going to be someone that... I would bet all of my money that he would be nowhere near top tier unless he's just got some crazy mechanics or some, you know, absurd properties that, you know, Nintendo didn't even intend for this character to have. Odds are he won't be very good, but he's exciting as hell, and I'm sure he'll be a blast to play. So I'm very pumped for his inclusion in general, and it's about time. It's definitely been strange to see Nintendo repeatedly leave him out. The series was always very successful, the Donkey Kong series in general. It even had that animated series where King K. Rool was, you know, in practically every episode, so it was weird. Even though it was horribly voice acted and it was so awkward and weird. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but you should definitely check out clips. It was both horrific and hilarious at the same time. And yeah, if you didn't see, there was Simon. His inclusion trailer is also fantastic, and it was hilarious as it had featured Luigi. So definitely check this out as well. I'll include links to both of them here in the description, or not the description, but in the comment down below. Like I said, it seems like this guy and his Echo Fighter Richter are not going to be great either. They seem like they're around like a mid-level speed, but we'll see. You know, these are just early predictions, and we'll have to see how things develop from here. Just for now, just nothing but good news from this Direct, and I think that there's so much to look forward to in this game. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it too, and I'll see you next time. Okay, very nice. How long was it? I have no idea.